Once inseparable, Amina and Kofi were best friends who had grown up together in the heart of a vibrant African city. Their friendship was unbreakable, forged through years of trust, laughter, and shared dreams. But what they never anticipated was that love, strong, wild, and forbidden, would test that bond like nothing else before. Amina's heart had been captured by Malik, a charismatic and rebellious student who came from a world Kofi warned her to stay away from. Their love was a secret, kept hidden beneath the surface of everyday life. It was a love that thrived in the shadows, where no one could judge and no one could interfere. But how long could it last? When Kofi discovered the truth, it was as if the ground beneath him crumbled. Amina, the one person he trusted more than anyone else, had betrayed him for love. She had chosen Malik, the very person Kofi couldn't stand, over their friendship. The sting of betrayal cut deep, and the once unshakable bond between them began to fracture. Amina's heart was torn in two. She loved Malik, but the pain of losing Kofi weighed heavily on her soul. The choices she made, driven by passion and secrecy, had come with a price. She could feel the distance growing between her and the people she loved the most. And now, she had to face the reality of what her heart had cost her. Days turned into weeks, and the silence between Amina and Kofi only grew louder. But in the end, Amina knew that healing could only begin with a single step: seeking forgiveness. Standing before Kofi, she laid her heart bare, admitting her mistakes and asking for a second chance. And though Kofi's heart was wounded, he knew that love, true love, had the power to heal even the deepest scars. Amina and Kofi may have mended their hearts, but their paths had diverged. They were no longer the same people they once were. Yet, as they walked away from each other, there was a sense of peace. The love that had broken them had also healed them, and though their journey together had ended, their stories were far from over.